Hello, and this is operations with complex numbers. So by the end of this module, you'll be able to simplify radicals that include imaginary numbers and perform operations with complex numbers. Complex numbers are just numbers with imaginary numbers, with i's. So you have to remember I is really the square root of -1, and therefore we're going to take the I squared and we're going to say it's the square root of -1 squared. And that is going to end up being -1. The reason for that is the square and the square root, they cancel each other out. So what is left is that -1. And that is a property that we're going to use later on. So operations is really just addition, subtraction, and multiplication. That's all it is. And all it is combining like terms. Okay? So we have done this with variables before. So I'm adding two things together. So I'm going to combine like terms. So the 6 and the 4 are like terms. So 6 plus 4 is 10. And I have 1i minus 5i, which is -4i. And I'm done. In example 2, I'm subtracting them. What you have to remember is that subtraction goes to both of those. So the new thing becomes 8 plus 3i minus 6 plus 2i. The two negatives become the positive. And now I'm combining like terms. 8 minus 6 is 2. 3i plus 2i is 5i. And I'm done. The hardest example is when I'm multiplying. Now, there are two methods whenever I'm multiplying these things. And we have done both methods when we're dealing with quadratics. There's the box method, which most people are comfortable with. So I would put 2 minus 5i on top, -4 plus 2i on the side, and multiply. So -4 times 2, -8. -4 times -5i, 20i. Plus 4i there. And now I have -10i squared. Remember the I times the I squared. I combine what I can. Okay, so I add all those in the middle of the box. So -8. I'm going to combine that middle piece plus 24i minus 10i squared. What we have to remember, again, is that whenever you see I squared, it is equal to -1. So I'm going to plug that in every time I see an I squared. And I'm going to multiply that -10 or -10 times that -1. And I'm going to make that a plus 10. And now I can combine the -8 and the 10 into 2 plus 24i. The other method and that's my answer. The other method that I can do is called the FOIL method. So where I am just distributing and I'm not using the box. It comes out to be the same answer. It's just another way of writing it. So I do 2 times -4 and I get -8. I then do 2 times 2i, which is plus 4i. Now I take the -5i times -4 and I get plus 20i. -5 times positive 2i is that -10i squared again. Now I'm just combining in the middle. So that's where I get my 24i. I again replace that I squared with a -1. And I'm back to where the box method got me. I end up with the same answer, it's just written a little differently. So the rest of the problems on this sheet on both sides are practice of these skills. Please come in with any questions next class. Thank you.